This is for the Jackson County Sheriff's Department, Deputy Kirk Carter. Midday on April 17th, 2019 in Summit Township, Jackson County, a domestic dispute began when a minor was dropped off at his mother's house by his father. At the time, the suspect lived at the same house with the mother. The suspect became confrontational and began yelling at the woman when he discovered that the father was there to drop off the child. The suspect became physically abusive, throwing the woman down onto the floor, pinning her, and began demanding a large sum of money for him to leave. The suspect abruptly got off of the woman and went upstairs. Fearful that the suspect would assault and harm her again, and fearing for the safety of her minor child, the woman quickly and quietly escaped from the residence while the suspect was in the bathroom running bath water. The woman decided to enlist help from a friend of the suspect and the suspect's family to get him to leave the home. The suspect became verbally hostile over the phone when the woman told him again to leave her residence. Finally, the woman decided that the suspect had no right to keep her away from her home, so she called 911. It was at this point that deputies from the Jackson County Sheriff's Department, including Deputy Kirk Carter, responded to the 911 call. During this time, deputies discovered there was a felony warrant out for the arrest of the suspect. When the deputies arrived, they told the suspect to leave the victim's residence, which he refused to do. Deputy Carter, along with the other deputies, then entered the home and cleared it room by room until the last room left was an upstairs bedroom. Deputy Carter was the first officer to enter the room when the suspect immediately shot him in the right leg and the left hand. Regardless of his injuries, Deputy Carter began to fire back at the suspect. The other deputies also fired on the suspect, who had hidden in a closet. Deputy Carter then applied his own tourniquet on his leg and was safely removed from the residence where he was treated for his wounds. The suspect died of his wounds. Deputy Carter, for your bravery and your pursuit of the safety and welfare of your community, Police Officers Association of Michigan awards you the 2019 Police Officer of the Year Award. Stick around, we have something here for you. Representative Alexander, come up.
Thank you, President. Again, I'm State Representative Julie Alexander, and it is truly my honor to be here in your presence. I don't even know how to say thank you. I don't know how to say thank you to the families, because it's not just you and your life and your service. I've served as an elected official for a handful of years now, and I know the family is impacted as well. We can't do this alone. I was a teacher before I became a state legislator. I taught middle schoolers. In fact, one of the parents of my former middle school teachers is back there in uniform. And what I learned is, in being a teacher, it's about the relationships you build. And I have so much respect for our law enforcement and how you truly are brothers and sisters and have each other's back. I am so honored to be here to recognize Deputy Kirk Carter. When I did my homework on him, I learned two things, and thus my reference to being a teacher. As a teacher, we know that we need to lead by example, and we need to be calm. What I heard about Deputy Kirk Carter was his calmness prevails over everything. And there is no doubt in my mind that it was that calmness that allowed the outcome to be what it was. In addition, Deputy Kirk Carter is known to be a mentor. And as an educator, as a new young educator or an experienced teacher, we know we all have that role to play in mentoring each other. And again, something we see regularly with your line of profession. You mentioned we are all people, and you are so right. We are all human beings, and we all fail to be perfect. And these definitely are challenging times. Again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to you and your families for your service. In addition, not everyone would want to do what you do. Just as many say that about us as politicians or middle school teachers. We all find that right fit, and we all follow that path that's laid in front of us. So it is with my sincere appreciation that I offer this special tribute from the state of Michigan. Let it be known that in grateful recognition of his loyal service in protecting and defending the people of Jackson County, Deputy Kirk Carter has been selected to receive the Police Officers Association of Michigan 2019 Police Officer of the Year Award. On behalf of everyone who has benefited directly from the work of this outstanding law enforcement officer and the countless others who are safe today because of his sacrifices, we offer our congratulations and thanks on this well-deserved acknowledgement of excellence. Few professions hold more responsibility and danger than police work. While this has always been the case, the increasing presence of violence in our society has served to make this an even more difficult task in recent years. The most routine and seemingly innocent situation can quickly become a moment of terror. The tribute then goes on to share the actual details of the incident. The POAM 2019 Police Officer of the Year Award demonstrates appreciation for all that Kirk Carter has endured, physically, mentally, and contributed over the course of his career. It also signifies a level of professionalism that best appreciated by Kirk Carter's fellow officers, who also draw strength from the high standards in the line of duty he has set and shares with the entire Jackson County Sheriff Department. In special tribute, therefore, this document is signed and dedicated to salute Kurt as the devoted law enforcement professional he is honored by through your association. May Deputy Carter and his family always enjoy the security he has devoted to his life to providing for others. This tribute here is signed by Representative Sarah Leitner, myself, Representative Julie Alexander, the two Jackson County State Representatives, our Senator, Senate Majority Leader Mike Shirkey, as well as our Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist and our Governor of our great state of Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer. Thank you.